Okay, so it got dark last night and I didn't have any seeds with me. I thought the seeds were in the truck and they were not. So I just laid the drip line and then we left. So it's the next day now. So it rained really heavily on our way home last night, and so the ground is soaked. And you guys know me, I like to do things the easy way. So because it rained so heavily last night, I am going to clear this stuff out behind me. These are my back beds. These are my back beds that were planted for the summer, and it is getting cold, and I really didn't even harvest this stuff that much. The Mahogany Splendor Hibiscus, which is over here, I used that more than anything else that was back here. Over here is the straw flower that I transplanted from the hoop house. I think there are 4 of them. I don't know if this one's gonna make it. It kind of just looks like a stick sticking out of the ground. So I'm gonna leave those. Let's see, what else do we have back here? We have, there's zinnias. I had some potatoes back there and those did sprout and grow. I just never dug them up. So maybe I'll discover those. Maybe I'll find those right now. And then some weeds back here. And then there's also some amaranth. So I'm gonna pull the zinnias and the amaranth. Oh, and there's an Ami. And I'm probably gonna pull that. I'm just gonna grab the seeds off of it and just like shake them into the ground, just like break them up. And I'll show you guys when I do that. I got a new tripod and it follows me. Yes, I bought this on Amazon. It's pretty neat. This is my first time using it. And so let's see how well it works. So let's get started on this. So I'm gonna pull the zinnias up and I'm just gonna throw them over to the chickens. That's what I do with my parts. Oh, I also have this globe amaranth down here. And I'm gonna leave that because I'll dry that. And I'm gonna use my handy dandy little rake tool if I need it. So this amaranth has been there for a while. I'm surprised it's still alive. I'm gonna shake the seeds off of it because these are seed pods, and I'm gonna shake the seeds off. That way, hopefully it will, volunteers will come up next year. That should be good. Give the rest of the chickens. All right, so I don't know what this is. I'll grab some to show you. This I will use in arrangements, and it just pops up. I don't know what kind of plant it is. It's obviously a tree, but it's nice in arrangements, and I have a bed of it right here now. Since I didn't do any weeding back here this summer, but I'm gonna pull it all up. Maybe I'll transplant some of it off to the side over here. And so that way I have some, because like I said, it's really useful. Okay, good. All right, let's talk. So we've almost gone full circle on my channel. We started, I think the first video that I took was maybe in February. And I had planted ranunculus out here last fall. This was my third succession of ranunculus right here in this bed. There is actually 2 beds. This is watered with soaker hose. And so that's its watering system right here. I pulled up the corms. I know I've done that in a video. I also planted potatoes out here. I obviously did not pull up all of the corms because there are some ranunculus and anemones both sprouting over here. So I left those in place. I'm gonna dig right now and see if I can see if there's any potatoes. Okay, so over here, this whole back area right here. Follow me, camera, follow me. All of this here, this specifically right here was a horseshoe pit. So right there's the pole for the horseshoe pit. That was a horseshoe pit. So this was all like super like rocky. First in the center, I think it was sand, right? In the center where the pole sticks out for the horseshoes. And then around it was, this was all gravel area. There was dirt over here where there was grass, and then the rest of this was grass. So now that I've turned these beds into gardening beds, I really struggle with the grass. Originally, I did lay down like cardboard, and I also laid down black weed fabric. And over the last few years, it's like broken down and it's gotten all ripped up. And so I still see it occasionally, but it's not doing the job anymore. And so, yeah, so most of what I just pulled out right now was all like grass. These poles are here for my Horton Nova netting that I had over here for the ranunculus. I still don't know what those trees are. They kind of look like, I've never had them so bad back here. In fact, I've never had them take over like they did this summer. Maybe it's because years past I paid more attention to my backyard garden instead of the farm, because I didn't have the farm yet. And so I think that I didn't pay attention this summer, and so they just got out of hand and just like took over. And I want to say that it's a creeping myrtle that's in my front yard. Soil that I'd gotten soil in bulk. I bought a cubic yard, and which is the size of the bed of the truck. and we had that done. We got some soil for like $68, premium potting soil mix that they mixed there, and I want to say it was $68 for a truckload, for a truck bed full, and it was 1 cubic yard. But anyways, I got that from the local nursery. And so that sat in the front yard before moving it out here. So I'm wondering if creeping myrtle seeds worked their way into that soil and came back here. I don't know. I don't even know that that's creeping myrtle. It just looks like the same leaves. What else do I want to say? Oh, you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I am wearing a different pair of boots today. These ones. These are what they are. They are waterproof, skid-proof. They are farm, I want to say these are the farm boots, but I don't think that they're the farm boots. I think the farm boots they didn't have in my size. And so I got a downgraded version of just some gardening boots or farm boots, but not their like premium, the best ones that they have. This company reached out to me and asked me to review a pair of their new farm boots, but the farm boots didn't fit me, and so these are the boots that I got. And because it rained last night and these are waterproof, I thought it'd be a really good time to try them out. I actually wore them last night as well, and I like them. They're big. They're too big for me. They don't, I have a really small foot, and so sometimes I do struggle with finding shoes that fit. A lot of times I'll make men's shoes, but the men's shoes are not, they don't have a small enough size, because literally it's like I wear like a kid size, a big boy's kid size, like 4 or something, I think, or 5. And so men's usually start in size 6, and size 6 is usually too big. So in a man's boot, I wear a size 5, I believe. And so a lot of times companies don't make a size 5 men's boot because men don't normally have feet this small. And so I do struggle with this in my life. I have struggled with this. So I am wearing multiple layers of socks so that I can get them to fit. They are working for me. They have like an insole in them that kind of massages the bottom of your foot. The first time I put them on, I was like, oh wow, like this is super nice. It's like massaging. It's almost like a bubbly. I don't feel it now, but I know when I first put the boots on for the first time, I felt a difference, and that they felt like there was like almost massaging bubbles inside of the insole. They are completely waterproof, and they are also slip resistant. And so I will put a link in the description below if you want to check them out. They are a decent price. For sure, they are a decent price. They are not, it's a price that just about anybody can afford. I want to say, especially for a quality pair of boots. They are, oh, one other feature about them, I think that they are, they're sweat proof, sweat resistant. So your feet aren't going to sweat in them. They are breathable. So all those features make a great boot. I will put all the information on the boots in the description below. Haha, potato. First dig I found a potato. Another one. Here are the store-bought potatoes that I planted. They had gone bad and they'd gotten soft and grew eyes on them. And so I planted them out here. I will link that video at the end of this video so you can check that video out if you want to, because it was successful. That was my first shovel dig. I just put my shovel in there one time and I found some. So there's the likelihood that there are multiple and many, an abundance of them is very likely. All right, you guys, so I've got 2 pockets full of small potatoes. These potatoes I never covered. So when you grow potatoes, you're supposed to trench them. You trench them down like 12 inches and you cover them with about 6 inches of soil, and then you let them grow to be about 6 inches, and then you cover them with straw or some kind of mulch. And then you keep building on that to create layers of potatoes. And I did not do that. And so I just found a piece of candy in my pocket. I'm gonna enjoy this right now. Oh. Here are some of the larger ones. There's quite a few small ones that I just left in there. I'm gonna dig some more. I only dug up like a 2 foot by 2 foot area, if that. And this pocket is overflowing with potatoes. I don't know if I can get them all out. If you guys can see, cat, get in my way. I don't want to get them all over the place. But yes, so I've got 2 pockets full of potatoes right now, and I'm gonna dig up some more. But I'm gonna close this video out because it's getting pretty long. With last night's video and then today's video, I've probably got almost an hour's worth of video of video clips. So I'm sure I have plenty, and enjoy your week, everybody. And remember, keep your hands dirty.